Hey guys, welcome to Revit Intermediate. What we're going to be doing in this course is reviewing some of the basics that we covered in Revit Essentials, but also getting into new material, such as annotations, scheduling, an introduction to phasing, as well as wall types and materials. So that's just a short and incomplete summary, but just be aware that with every new lesson that we do, we're going to be building on what has come before. So for instance, while we might make a wall just by going to the Architecture tab and clicking on Wall, now we're going to get more into the materials and fabrics. So for instance, what makes up a brick on CMU wall? And how does that differ from a generic brick wall? So we'll be going over different wall types, different creations, and also how to phase projects. Because while most people think of Revit as a 3D program, it's actually more like a 6D program. Now each of these dimensions has its own category. So 3D refers to the fact that we have a 3D model. 4D refers to the fact that it can be shown over time. So that means that you can show how the project is going to change over the course of time. So that means you can show demolition, you can show construction, phasing on any level, going from even individual rooms on up to the entire project from start to finish. Beyond phasing, you can also include costs. So you can actually calculate how much everything in your project is going to cost. Now this is because Revit isn't just a 3D modeling program, it's a BIM program, which means Business Information Modeling. So however much information we put into our project, we can get that much information back out based on Revit's functionalities. This could include things like square footage takeoffs, the amount of paint that you're going to need for your project, all sorts of different takeoffs. Now, the sixth dimension refers to the overall course of the project and how to advance it. So that's going to include things like timeline effects and how to coordinate the whole project. This means that once you've completed your Revit model, you can use it to go and look at the lifetime projections of different elements of your project. So this could include information about things like the mechanical systems, your daylighting, just the basic wear and tear on your building. So while Revit doesn't necessarily include all the information about how to use its 6D functionality, another program that you'll use in conjunction with it, called Navisworks, does. So enough preamble, go ahead and click on the next lesson, and we'll begin Revit Intermediate.